should I do? I'm feeling my ponytail today. You guys want to see what happened at some point last night? Check this shit out. That was a tree. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm gonna talk about something that happened to me as a child. So as you can tell by the title, yes, I almost died, or actually I did die, and I came back to life, or I was revived. The story has been told to me because I was 2, mind you, and I don't remember, but this is what I was told by my mother and my grandmother and my father and people that were there kind of like when it happens. And I was saved, obviously, because here I am. But okay, so take it back to 1984. I was 2. And my grandmother and grandfather were putting a chain link fence in their front yard. And they lived on a really busy street, I guess. Oh, well, that time, I don't know how busy it was. It was back in the 80s, but now it's like a really huge, busy street. But because the house is still there, however, they don't live in it. My grandmother passed away. Grandfather passed away years ago. Anyways, I was 2. And like I said, I'm telling you this story by ways it was told to me. I don't remember it. Hello. But anyways, so I was, apparently they were putting in a chain link fence. They had it in the ground, but they didn't have it cemented in the ground, I guess. So I guess it was just kind of there, but not put in properly. And I was visiting my grandmother's house with my brother, who my brother is 4 years older than me. My older brother is 4 years older than me. And apparently my mother was at work. My parents weren't together at this time. I guess my parents were at work. I don't know. I was fucking 2 years old, like I said. And so I decided to climb the fence. I was outside with my brother. There was neighbors that were out. They were older. I guess they saw it too. And I climbed the fence, and next thing I was told, I can't say the next thing I know because I don't remember. I was dope. Like I was told is that I fell, or the fence fell with me on it. And I fell backwards, and mind you, I'm 2 years old. They tell me it was like a 90-pound fence. So I've always told the story of like a 90-pound fence fell on me when I was 2. Because I do actually have a scar from it. I don't know if you can see. Yes, you can, or at least I can. Right here. That's the only scar I have from it. But you can imagine, my thoughts is what it was like, if you've seen a chain link fence, and you know how when they, there's the pole at the top, and then they have the little knots. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. They have little knots at the top. And I'm assuming is that it came down 2. Probably didn't get that high, or got a little bit higher. And boom, boom, here comes the fence on top of me. How it exactly went, like, I don't know if I fell and then it fell on me, or I was riding the fence as it falls down. And I, of course, hit the ground. I hit my head on a, you know those things that those trees have in the ground? Not a stump. A root. Hello. A tree root. You know, because some of them come up and above the ground. So apparently I hit my head on the tree roots. Fence falls on me. 911's called. Apparently I'm dead. I don't know if I'm really dead. Like, no one legally pronounced me dead, of course. But my aunt was there. I guess she comes running out. She starts to do CPR on me. 911 comes, or the EMTs come, because 911 was called. And I guess back in this time, I mean, this was 1984. Mind you, some of you may know what that was like back in the 80s. Some of you probably weren't even born then. Who knows? And in my opinion, in my thoughts, or today you would say, my brother, I have two brothers that are EMTs, paramedics, firefighters, kind of all slashed together. And in my mind, I would think that when 911 was called, the paramedics come, they take over if someone's doing something to someone that they're trying to help save or something. Well, my understanding, they put me in the ambulance. My aunt is in the ambulance with me, giving me CPR. Mind you, the EMTs are there. Why they aren't doing, I don't know. This is just what I was told. The EMTs my aunt's doing CPR on me. I'm 2 years old. And I guess she brought me back to life or revived me, resuscitated me. Like I said, I wasn't legally pronounced dead, but I don't know if you call it I was unconscious or stopped breathing. Apparently I stopped breathing for them to try to resuscitate me and my heart stopped beating. But anyways, my aunt performed CPR on me and I'm here today. Woo! So the story was told that I was being rushed to Children's Hospital and coming out of the ambulance. Going into the ambulance, my aunt had a yellow shirt on. Coming out of the ambulance, she had a yellow and red shirt on. From the stories I've been told is that she revived me and resuscitated me, and I immediately started vomiting blood. So, yeah, that's my story about how I died and came back to life. Whatever, but so I have it kind of goes with it, kind of doesn't, I don't know. Like, my mother, I guess, was in such a panic, like, she can't remember exactly, like, if my nose broke or not, but in my nose, like, you can clearly, I can breathe very well out of this side of my nostril, but in this side, it's like, I will take my nose like this into a mirror. I know I look stupid, but on this side of my nostril, like, there's like that much, like, you can barely see. I don't know if that's normal, and I can't breathe right out of this side. Like, literally, like, see? Like, you can clearly hear that it's not a fully accessible airway, I guess. I don't know. But yes, anyways, that's my story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, you can give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, I don't give a fuck. Please subscribe if you would like, and I'll see you in my next video.